Hi, I'm Dustin Abbott. Over the years, I have used a wide variety of wireless mics from a variety of companies. But when a serious audio company like Rode comes up with their own take on the genre, I suspect that it's going to be interesting. So I thought that I would check out how their new wireless micro mics work. Now, this is a little bit different review for me because I'm actually filming on my phone using the microphone system. This particular system that I'm reviewing today is designed for mobile applications, not for cameras, but rather for mobile applications. And it comes in two flavors, either iOS or Android, with either a Lightning or a USB-C type port. Now, it is a plug-and-play solution that promises to do all the heavy lifting for you and allow you to focus on your own content creation. The price tag is $149 in the US and $199 here in Canada. So we'll start by taking a look at the overall feature set, the things that they claim, then we'll take a look at some tests. I'll tell you some things that I like, some things that I don't, and then give you my conclusion. So here we have in each one of the transmitters, this is a dual transmitter set. And so right now I've taken the second transmitter out of the box. So we're going to get some double audio here for a moment. So it is designed for like an interview type application here, but it has in-camera or I should say in-transmitter microphones, and then it has an automatic pairing. And so you're not going to have to do anything as far as, trying to figure out channels or anything, or even levels for that matter. It's all essentially just plug and play. The receiver connects directly into the smartphone with no cables required, but you do have to choose which flavor you want, either Lightning or USB-C. It has a patent-pending acoustic chamber design that is designed to capture very clear and audio while mitigating the wind noise, though there are some dead cat or furry windscreen type things that you can clip onto them if you're in a really windy type environment. It also has their own intelligent gain assist technology that will automatically set your levels, and so to make sure that your sound is balanced and is not peaking or running too low. Battery life for the transmitters runs at 7 hours. Then, of course, you have this pocket-sized charging case that is really sleek and well executed. I give them high marks for that. And it has 490 mAh battery life storage. And so it will give you two complete charges, so up to 21 hours for the whole system. And running, obviously, the receiver itself, because it's plugging into the phone, it has no separate power source. It's going to be powered from your actual device itself. Charging case charges via USB-C. It will take 3 hours to charge it completely back up. One thing you will note is that these, while they're not the smallest that I've seen, they are very compact and they're also very lightweight. The transmitters themselves weigh 12 grams or 0.4 ounces. The receiver is just 6 grams or 0.2 ounces. The condenser mics built into the transmitters are omnidirectional, so picking up primarily the sound right here, but also a little bit of sound all around. So the biggest reason why they're omnidirectional like this is so that if someone turns away and isn't kind of speaking directly into them, they're still going to pick up okay in that setting. Operating range is rated at 100 meters. We will test that, 328 feet. And it works seamlessly with Rode's free iOS video app, which is called Rode Capture. There's also a couple of other Rode apps called Rode Central and Rode Reporter. However, you're not tied into just one of the Rode apps. It is going to work as a generic mic with any other app. It's just going to be a little bit more implemented and give you a few more controls if you're working with a Rode specific app. I'm looking at the black finish today, but there is also a white finish version as well that you can check out as well. Finish here is kind of a piano black on the actual transmitters themselves. It looks pretty sleek. I don't love piano black in a vehicle because it's going to get a lot of scratches and high traffic. I'm less concerned with something like this. It looks sleek, it looks good. So how about some of the tests that I did? I'm going to go into a series of audio tests here, one in a smaller room, just my office, my home office, then in a larger living room, family space, and then testing it outdoors as well, just to see how it compares with recording with the onboard mic. So let's jump into those 3 different scenarios. Okay, for our first test, we'll hear how the audio is in my home office. And so a room that has a hard floor and, obviously all the stuff, various gear that I am reviewing. and all around. And so here's how my voice sounds just using the onboard microphone. All right, now for our second test, you can see that I have got the Rode mic on and I've got the receiver plugged into the camera itself. And so let's see how different the audio sounds under this circumstance. Okay, now for a secondary test, I'm in a much larger space, kind of a large common area in our home. Again, similar type hard surfaces, be it tile or again, hardwood. And so let's see how the audio sounds in this space. Okay, now we'll try again in this same space using the Rode microphone and see how the audio compares. All right, so in this case, I am walking through deep snow, as you can see at the moment, and I am operating outdoors. And so let's see how the audio works here. All right, now this time with the Rode microphone, let's walk through the same patch of snow here and in the same audio environment and to see how the difference in the microphone is compared to the onboard microphone quality. So my conclusion after having run and then listened to those tests is I would say that you're obviously going to get much less environmental noise. That's particularly noticeable outdoors where there is more environmental noise. Obviously you're going to cut down with some echo in spaces where there would be more echo. I also found that the voice mix is better, obviously, even without doing any kind of customizing EQ. And I also found that the gain isn't artificially boosted the way that it is with the onboard mic. By the way, I'm using this on an iPhone 14. So the other main thing that I wanted to test was the actual range claim. And so what we're going to do is jump into a range test and I'll explain that. Okay, in this test, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to test the range. And so I'm going to walk away from the camera. It is rated at up to 100 meters range. And so I'm going to call each step. We'll call that 1 meter. It might be a little bit less than that every stride. But what we'll do is I'm going to count all the way up to 100. Very likely as I walk away from the camera and there is no line of sight, we'll actually find that it will cut out probably fairly early. But I'm going to walk all the way up to 100. I'm going to turn around and start counting out 100 as we come. We'll see how effective it is at picking up my voice as I walk along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 7, 38, 39, 40, 1, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 7, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 8, 9, 80, 81, 82, 3, 84, 85, 86, 7, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Okay, now I'm at 100. We'll see how it goes coming back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 7, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 3, 44, 45, 46, 7, 48, 49, 50. 52, 53, 54, 5, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 7, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 7, 78, 79, 80, 81, 2, 83, 84, 85, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 91, 2, 93, 94, 5, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, and hopefully we've been nice and hot for the last few strides. So obviously you saw the same thing that I did in that while the audio was starting to kind of cut out and not be flawless in terms of the transmission, it still was transmitting just imperfectly even at the 100 meter mark, and it was still synced up. And so very importantly, when I made that turn and it had a line of sight once again, the audio was immediately there and very, very good. And so while I have used other systems that claim higher ratings than that in terms of the range, I would say that this performs as well or better of anything that I have tested. And so in this sense, I would say that they were more conservative, not just doing their range for marketing, but it really did back it up. And I think it worked within that real range scenario, particularly obviously when you have line of sight, which is the way all of these are tested. So let's talk about some things that I like. I really do like the next level compact packaging. And so compared to some other type systems, this packaging is even smaller. The charging case is about the size of what I'll often see for something like Bluetooth buds. So really, really compact, and it uses the space well inside. There's not any kind of wasted space. All good on that front. I also like the integration of the clip/magnetic attachment. Magnetic is good and strong. The clip works fine as well. So you have some varied options there depending on what you're going to connect to. If you have, something like this where you could clip on, fine. But if you're wearing like a t-shirt, for example, something like that is going to be a much better solution. In this case, I would say that the piano black finish looks nice in this application. I haven't used it long term, so I can't tell you how well it's going to hold up as far as that finish, but so far my initial impressions are very good. I also appreciate on the receiver itself that there are 2 green indicator lights, one for each one of the transmitters, and they are bright and they're easy to see. And so it is nice so you can tell which one of these is synced and make sure that you're having a stable connection there. The materials themselves are soft touch. They feel nice. I noted that even on the, in this case, on the back of the magnetic portion, that it is really, really nicely executed. It's a nice soft touch material. The magnetic attachment into the charge case is very definite. It's well executed, so you're never going to have to worry about not having a stable connection for the actual charging process, so I appreciate that. I have seen, as noted, higher ratings for the working distance, but I haven't really seen better performance. So I was actually impressed that even with my back to it and walking away from, even though it's having to go through my body, that the fact that it kept a connection, even if it was an imperfect connection, is actually better than what I've previously seen testing a lot of these systems before. I also have found that I actually quite like the Rode capture software, and as I've shown in a couple of these clips, I actually enjoy having the picture-in-picture option, which could be very useful for something like what I'm doing, where a lot of times I'm wanting to both show you my face as I explain something, but then also show you what it is that I'm actually, maybe testing or working on. So that's something that I probably will make use of in the future. How about some things that I don't like? I would have liked to have had an option to have both Lightning and USB-C adapters in the kit itself. My iPhone 14 uses a Lightning connection at this point, but starting at iPhone 15, I know that they switched to USB-C. Furthermore, my iPad here, it uses USB-C as well. And so right now I'm stuck with something that works on my phone, but won't work on my tablet, works on my current phone, but probably won't work on my next phone that I get early next year. So there are other solutions that I've seen that enable you to have both connectors within one box. Now you can buy an adapter, obviously, to probably make that work, but anyway, it's not a great configuration. Second thing that I didn't like is that I actually had to remove my standard phone case, which is a Peak Design case that I have on my phone all the time. But as you can see here, I wasn't able to actually seat the connector into the phone using my standard case. So as a byproduct, no joy when it comes to actually connecting for audio. So I had to remove the case to use that. Some competing packages will have a built-in recording option, which is nice to have as a backup, and so there is no such thing here. I also have noted that there are some other competitors, for example, from Hollyland. This is the main mic system that I use, which is the Lark M2, and so it's got receiver for the phone here, but it's also got the receiver for a camera that I can connect into a camera. And so it's kind of 2 systems in one, whereas this Rode is only one specific application, and that is just mobile. So I can't use it on my camera at all. If I was able to use both of those things, I would actually really love this particular package even more. So my conclusion is this. This is not the cheapest option on the market at $149 US, but it does feel very well executed. I feel like the audio mix is good right out of the box. It is truly plug and play. It does feel a little bit better made than some of the cheaper competition, just nicer feeling materials, and so a little less plasticky, a little more substantial feeling overall. Now, it's not going to be the best option, perhaps, if you have mixed connectors in what I've described, in that you need both USB-C and then also Lightning because of multiple devices. So there might be an option that works better for you in that regard. And that is a step that I would like to see Rode take to improve things. My final word on this is I would say that there is nothing revolutionary here, no like killer feature that I haven't seen previously on other packages, but it does feel like the overall package is a little bit better executed than some of the options I've seen before. So let's just say, put it this way, it does the same thing as what competitors do, but it seems to do it just a little bit better. And so if you're looking for, you're not thrilled about buying from kind of some of the lesser brands and you want a more established audio company like Rode that's been around for a long time, then you can definitely check out the Rode wireless microphone system. It works really cool, and if your application is recording from a mobile device, it'll be perfect for you. I'm Dustin Abbott. If you want more information, you can check out the links in the description down below, either to my own website, but then also some buying links if you'd like to purchase one for yourself. As always, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and let the light in.